might make this like rant thing, like maybe a regular thing. So I'll just start with one topic for that. Sarah Palin. I'm not calling Sarah Palin an idiot at this point, but I think she's a victim of the Republican Party. Sarah Palin was the governor of Alaska for I don't know how long, a fair amount of time. And, well, she was not like, she's got like any person, not just politician, she has plenty of negative traits to her. I mean, to be honest, most of America hates her. It's a fact. I mean, I just think that she's like a little, whatever. But, so she was just the governor of Alaska that not many people in Alaska really knew all the bad stuff about. I mean, there's the bridge to nowhere, and there's all this stuff. I don't think any of them really cared that much. I think that she would have been totally fine as the governor until John McCain made her his vice president electee candidate thingy. I forgot which one. No, elect means you were actually elected. So, as soon as this happens, first everyone was like, who the hell is Palin? The first time I heard her name, I thought I'd misheard it, and it was like Putin, the Russia dude. Prime Minister, I believe. Then after that, like, I saw her talking and shooting mooses or something. Most of the total first hour of footage I saw of her, most of it she was carrying a handgun or some form of weapon. That was not an encouraging thing for me to see. But, so then she gets dragged along on this campaign and makes lots of friends, and I don't even want to talk about Joe the plumber. I'm so sick of that. And so then John McCain and Sarah Palin lose by a considerable amount, a historic amount. It's a historic election. To be honest, I didn't really think they had much of a chance anyway, but, I mean, if I'd been 18, I would have voted for Obama, most of my friends would. I have one friend who would have voted for McCain. But, so then Sarah Palin returns to Alaska. Everyone in Alaska has seen all this negative stuff about her. And I don't know if she got reelected or if she was just continuing her term, but she basically just resigned from office of governor of Alaska just because of all the pressure. Is the sign more interesting than me?
No, sir.
Take it down then. Anyway. So now she occasionally makes these random Facebook rants. And she was the governor of Alaska, which is the biggest state in the entire union, although it has one of the lowest populations. And now she's a Facebook nut. And who is to blame for this? John McCain. That's enough idiots for now. Ooh, this is a biggie. Racism. That is something I really hate. I really just hate that stuff. But, so I had a couple thoughts on racism. They're what-ifs. What-ifs on racism. You know, you just modify one little thing in history and see what happens. Now, what if Africa had developed the technology and weapons and agriculture tools that made Europe so successful? What if Africa had been the one with the guns and the steel and the horses and all the stuff that made Europe able to conquer them? What if they'd gotten it first and then gone in through their swath of Europe and enslaved everybody there to do their work? Now, I think that the current average, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not being racist, I'm just being factual. On average, people of darker skin have higher child mortality rates and more unemployment and slightly higher well, probably not slightly, but I'm trying to do my best to be politically correct. Crime rates, I mean, they've got the low end of stuff. Now, what if, and I think that you can really just trace that back to the fact that a lot of them were slaves. Then there was segregation, which made it hard to support families and have money, but I think all the prejudice, and I'm really just kind of focusing on black versus white right now, which is not fun, but I think all of the prejudice and all that is just based on the fact that Europe developed better technology. There was a point, but I forgot it. Anyway, so, actually I made my point.